In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create your trading journal, just like what you are seeing here. But before we get started, if you have never used Notion before, don't worry. It's a free tool you can use on your phone, your system, to organize anything like notes, your projects. But in this case, you are just going to focus on trading journal. All you need to do is to log into notion.so. Just go ahead and log in, search for Notion.so. You can see here, go ahead and click on it and download the app. You can still use the website to journal. You can as well download the app. I'm not going to download it, I have it here already. So let me walk you through the process. Let me walk you through how you can create this. Now, the first thing you have to do is to create a page. Click on this private here. Since I have other ones, I'm just going to click on this private, this plus sign here. Click on this at a page. It will bring you to this interface. The next thing you want to do is to customize it the way you want. Now let me go back to this events journal. You can see how I organize this one, and this one here. If you want to do the same thing I did here, now let's go back. Let me show you how to create it first. Click on this icon. Once you click on the icon, you see emoji, you see icon. You can use icon, you can use emoji. Just go ahead and explore it and use any one you want. In this case, I'm just going to click on any one, Apple. Click on it. Then the next thing you have to do is to add a cover. If you want to add a cover, just go ahead and click on this. Then you can see here. Then if you want to reposition it, click on this. If you want to change the cover to something else, click on change cover. Then you see this, change it to whatever you want. Just explore it. You can click on splash and change it to what you want. So when you click on splash, you see this. Just go ahead and look for what you like and use it as your cover page. Now let's go straight into creating a journal. Go ahead and give your journal a name. Okay, click on slash table. But once you click on slash table, you see all these results. Just go ahead and click on the second option here, table view. So click on table view and this will pop up. Now let's start arranging our journal. This first row here, I'm just going to use it for number. So I'll just write number 1. So the first property I'm going to add here is pair. Just go ahead and click on that plus sign. Click on select. Click on select. Change the select to pair. After changing it to pair, the next thing is to click on this add an option. Add the number of pairs you are trading, GBP, USD, USD, JPY. Go ahead and click on OK. Add as many as once. After that, once you click on it, you just choose the pair that you want to journal your trade on. If it's USD, JPY, click on it. If it's GBP, USD, click on it and it will reflect here. Now, next option is to add dates. Go ahead and click on the add property again and navigate to where you see dates. Click on dates. Then we have dates here. Once you click on it, you see that we have dates here. Just go ahead and choose the day. Just click on it, just like this. Go ahead and add another property here. Add property. Click on select. Change it to day of the week. Day of the week. Okay, day of the week. Now click on this add an option and add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so these are all the days of the week. If you want to change it to another color, just go ahead and click on these 3 dots here and change it to your preferred color. Let's say you want to use green for it. Just click on it and change it to green. If you want to adjust it, making the first one like Monday to be the first one, just click on it like this and take it up. Go ahead and click on it like this and choose the day. Let's say it's on Monday. Just go ahead and click on Monday. Now the next property we are going to add is point of interest. Add, then select. Click on select, then change it to point of interest, UI. After changing it to point of interest, click on add an option and let's say your point of interest is order block, just add order block. If it's fair value gap, add fair value gap, as many as you want. So just go ahead and click on it. Once you click on the point of interest, you can choose the one you want. Click on other block. We are going to add another property, which is confluences. Go ahead and click on it again. Instead of using select here, because we want to add as many properties as possible, instead of using select, just click on multi-select. Click on multi-select and change it to the confluences. Okay, so after that, click on this, add an option. You can add fair value gap or the block, liquidity, as many as possible. But once you are done, click on it. Just go ahead and click on it. You can choose fair value gap first, then you choose other block, you choose liquidity. Everything is here, everything. So just go ahead and add everything here. Then the next property I'm going to add here is the entry and the exit. For this, I'm going to use URL because I just want to copy the link and paste it here. So I'll use your URL, click on URL and change it to entry. Entry. If you want to include your entry, go to your trading view and copy the link. To copy the link, click on this, take a snapshot. Take a snapshot, click on it, then go down to copy link, click on it and take it back to your journal. Take it back to your journal, then paste it here, Control V. You have it here. The next one is exits. If you want to include exits as well, click on that add property, go down to URL and change it to exits. Change it to exit. Next thing is to go back to your trading view. Go back to your trading view. Let's say the trade has reached your TP and you want to journal your exit. Go back to take a screenshot. Click on copy image. No, click on copy link again. Take it back to your trading journal and paste it here. Control V. Okay. So the next thing is to input your outcome. If you want to input your outcome, click on this add property again and click on select, change it to outcome, then add an option. You add win, loss, maybe break even. Okay, if it was a winning trade, just click on win, or loss, just click on loss. If you want to change this, color here to probably green, click on these three dots here and change it to, let's say, green or blue. Okay, to reflect here. You can add the RR, click on this, go to select, change it to RR, that's risk to reward, RR. Then from there you can add 1:2, 1:3, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, as many as you want. So just try to customize it the way you want. When you click on this RR, just choose the one you want. If it was 1:2, click on this and it will reflect here. Okay, so just go ahead and add as many as you want. If you want to add something else, just click on add property and add as many as you want, right? Then if you want to add a new page, just click on this, add a new page, click on it like this, open. If you want to journal here, just click on add a new page, come to this new page, add maybe one, the conference, let's say all of them. Then day of the week, Monday or Tuesday, day of the week, Tuesday. Just go ahead and adjust it or arrange it the way you want. This, then entry, exit. If you don't want this one to be the first one, you can just adjust it, bring it down like this. Just adjust it the way you want. Then if you want to screenshot something and paste it here, go back to your trading journal, click on this, take a snapshot, copy image. In this case, you are going to click on copy image, not copy link. Copy image, take it back to your trading journal and paste it here. Click on Control V, can see here, just go ahead and press it here. So you can do whatever you want, just customize it just the way I did it on this video. I hope this video was helpful. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and like the video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.